Hello everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. And so here's little Evie, and I've decided to keep her name Evie because I think it really suits her. I think that her sculptor really named her well. And so this is little Evie, and I'm going to put her down for just a second because I'm going to show you the details of her paperwork. Go ahead and do that. Put her down there. See if I can get her adjusted correctly. There she is. There she is. And so this first, here's her birth certificate, and she was made by Emma Bennett. She was, reborn by Emma Bennett. And as you can see, she is the Evie sculpt by Alyssa Marks. Let's see, 4 pounds and 9 ounces. And she was born on March the 17th of 2022. So she is a little leprechaun baby. Well, she's not a leprechaun baby. She's a St. Patrick's Day baby. But so thank you for that, Emma. And then I'll show you the COA. I'll take it out of this plastic. And I'll just tell you a little bit about why I chose this particular sculpt. Let me get my scissors because the COA certificate holder just kind of split. Okay. So here's the certificate of authenticity. And it says soft vinyl doll kit Evie, and the sculptor is Elisa Marks, and there is her signature. And it looks to me like she was born. She was actually sculpted in Berlin on February the 1st of 2022. So that's really nice. That's a nice certificate. And then there's her picture. So this is really a nice certificate. I like that. And then the last piece of paperwork is probably the care instructions, I would think. And it says, it's in a card saying, thinking of you. That's beautiful. Oh, it's not the care instructions. It's actually a note from Emma Bennett, and thank you so much. That's really special, Emma. I appreciate it. And she says, Gail, sending you good thoughts your way with warm regards, Emma. Thank you so much, Emma. That was a nice surprise, yes. She didn't send care instructions for me because, you know what? I probably have 20 of her dolls, and I know how to take care of these little bubbas by now, right? So anyway, a little bit about this little girl. Let me take her sleeper off. Now, the reason that I liked this little one, that I was so attracted to her, was because of her her newborn baby-like features. She's got the wrinkles under her eyes. She's got the cute little pouty mouth. And I like that. I really love that little pouty mouth with a little chin underneath. And I liked her when I first saw her. And I kept thinking, who does she remind me of? She reminds me of one of the reborns that I have in my collection. And then when I found out who she was made by, who sculpted her, I thought, that's why. My Jeffrey. I also have the Fiona sculpt by Elisa Marks. And in fact, I'll go get him right now. He's just across the way here. And I will show you the same pouty type of, little mouth, but just a little bit more closed. The pouty mouth and the cheeks and the pretty blue eyes. Now this one was not reborn by Emma Bennett, but I was just showing you because they, these two have the same, the same type of features. The chin, the little pouty mouth, but her eyes are a little bit bigger. So I was really thrilled when I found out that Jeffrey was going to have a little sister. So put Jeffrey over here. And then let me show you some details of this little one. I'm going to get to see them myself for the first time. Yeah, I really, really love this little girl. She is such, I can tell that she's a cuddle bug. I mean, she's really, really weighted well. Emma always does such an awesome job with weighting and making her baby so cuddly. And then when she does the toddlers, or like it depends on, which style of reborn that she's doing. Like if it's a baby, she'll make it more cuddly. If it's a toddler, she'll make it more like able to sit up. And she just really, really knows how to do this. But look at that cute diaper. That is just adorable. She's got a soft doe suede body, and it's probably the kind that yes, it is. It looks like it's tucked in the bottom. So she has a little tucked in bottom. Let's see what else. Let's go ahead and show you all of her details up close. I'm going to try to readjust the camera while she looks up at me. And look at her little feetsies. They're just so adorable. Look at those toes. Oh my goodness sakes. Look at that. And then there's her little hand. One's partially open. And then the other one is a little fist. She is adorable. There's her her pierced ears, which I love. Love pierced ears. She's got beautiful rooted eyelashes. Beautiful blue eyes. And of course her eyebrows are exquisite. Emma somehow has the talent to make super, super realistic eyebrows. And oh, her hair. So her hair reminds me of, it's some type of a blonde. I don't know what you would call this color. This sort of like a medium blonde. And it's just so shiny. Love, love, love everything about this little one. And I can tell that I'm going to have lots of cuddle times with her. So let's go ahead and get her outfit on. I don't want to dilly-dally too long, so that my videos end up way too long, and I don't want to lose my audience. But anyway, I wanted to quickly tell you while I get her dressed. I have been so super busy this week, and the reason is one of the things that happened was that I had to let Frankie go wild. I had to let him fly away. For those of you who are new on my channel, Frankie is was my turkey, my male turkey that my husband found him as an egg out in the field. He almost mowed him over, and I incubated Frankie in a makeshift incubator. I had to look up online on how to make one, at home. And luckily he was hatched, and I've been taking care of him for 11 months. And the reason why I had to finally let him go was because he was getting very aggressive with my husband and I. As a natural male turkey should do, they're supposed to be aggressive and leaders, and and Frankie was all of that and more. He would come over and just try to pick a fight, and meaning that he would start pecking us or, like staring us down and stuff like that. And anyway, I knew this day was going to happen. I figured it was going to happen one of these days, but I was waiting for the right time. Because I kept putting it off because I really, really, got attached to Frankie, and so it was really a difficult decision to make before I had to do it, And so, but finally, he made the decision for me by indicating that he was ready to become a leader outside in the wild. And I'll tell you what I did was I have a back porch that faces the creek down below. And it's really a long ways. I mean, it's a long ways from the creek. But anyway, when I let him out the back door, he flew up the porch rail, you know, is quite close. He flew up on the porch rail, looked around, and then he took off and he flew all the way across the creek. And I couldn't believe how far he could fly. Now, he had been practicing in our house. You know, we have some really high shelving that he would fly way on top of the shelving and, you know, sit up there for a while and stuff. So he was actually practicing at home. So he was used to it. But anyway, you know, it was a bittersweet thing to let him loose. You know, on the one hand, you know, I was attached to him and stuff, and I had raised him from a baby, and you know how that goes, you guys. Those of you who are pet people, you know what it's like to raise a baby or a pet, you know. And then I'm looking for, there's the socks. And then at some point you have to let them go, you know, and that's really, really hard because they become attached to your heartstrings. So anyway, it was, like I said, a bittersweet. The sweet part for me was being able to raise him as a little tiny, gorgeously adorable little chick to the 11-month-old big adult male turkey that he is today. And what I'm going to do, I just had a thought. In this video, at the end, I am going to show you, I'm going to put some pictures in there from his egg to his little, you know, to his chick, to his medium size. I'll kind of build up his age for you to see in photos so that you can watch him grow on camera. So, but anyway, yeah, he is so much happier, I'm sure. I have not seen him since. I look for him across the creek all the time, but he has not shown up. And you know what, guys? That is a good sign. That means that he has, you know, he has adapted to his wild environment, and that he's doing well. Otherwise, I would say that if he wasn't doing well, that he would have, you know, come back and been looking for food and stuff from me. So it's a good thing. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to let you all know that little Frankie is, he's on his own, and I'm sure that he is a happy little camper. And I am too, because I'm proud that I was able to raise him. And he wouldn't have lived had my husband not found his egg and brought him to me. And you know, I looked online and to see how in the world do you incubate an egg, and you know, this whole thing. It was quite an experience. I'll never ever forget it. So anyway, be looking for those pictures at the end. And in the meantime, please welcome little Evie, and I'm going to spell her name Evie. And I am really excited to have her in my nursery, and I hope that you enjoy having her as well. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, bye-bye from me and Evie. look at Mr. Big Stuff. Look at Mr. Big Stuff strutting his stuff. Look at Mr. Big Stuff strutting his stuff. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, you showing off for the ladies, aren't ya? Oh, you're doing a good job. Yep. I think it's good to practice. Oh, look at that big tail. Wow. You are all fluffed up. Yes, you are. You're doing a great job. Look at that stance. Yeah, and you've never even seen another turkey, have you? No, you haven't. So you're just practicing all on your own. Yes, you are.